first bracing for a direct hit from Hurricane Irma. It is a mass exodus in Florida. Millions escape as the catastrophic storm takes aim at the Sunshine State. And the people who aren't leaving are getting ready to ride out the terrifying storm.
And Storm Scan 3 shows Irma battering Cuba right now. What's still happening tonight that could have a significant impact on where the hurricane makes landfall in Florida? Everyone is nervously waiting to see where Irma heads next. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Dean. Shelters in Florida are filling up as officials beg nearly 6 million people to leave danger zones. Right now, wind and rain from Irma are walloping Cuba, bending palm trees there. Irma was forecast to bring dangerous storm surges of up to 20 feet. The storm slammed the Turks and Caicos and southeastern Bahamas earlier today. Irma has now killed at least 24 people in the Caribbean and left thousands more homeless.
And time is running out to prepare in Florida. Mass evacuations are underway tonight. There is bumper to bumper traffic from one end of the state to the other. Florida's governor is warning residents to leave now. We have team coverage as Irma inches closer and closer to Florida. Greg Argos is in Miami with the latest on the last-minute preparation.
But first, let's go to meteorologist Kate Bilo, who has brand new information about Irma's march toward Florida. Kate, what do you have?
Thanks, Jessica and Yuki. This breaking just about a minute ago, the National Hurricane Center has upgraded Irma back to a Category 5 hurricane. Irma now a Cat 5, making landfall over the northern coast of Cuba. A very, very dangerous catastrophic storm over the northern coast of Cuba. And this is not an area that's going to help really weaken Irma much at all. It's not mountainous here along the northern coast. It's mainly low-lying islands and keys. This is going to continue moving up toward Key West and will continue to maintain Category 5 strength through tonight. It may weaken slightly back to a Cat 4 now before making landfall, but it does look as though that track along the western coast of Florida is still holding as of our latest 11 o'clock update, which has just come in again about a minute or two ago. So here we go. Category 5 once again. Sustained winds are back up to 160 miles per hour as this storm makes landfall along the Cuban coastline. It's moving due west at about 13 miles an hour. Overnight tonight into tomorrow is when we expect to start to see that turn to the north. Timing is everything with this turn. If it turns a little sooner, that puts really the central part of South Florida in play. Turns a little bit later, we're talking more of a Tampa scenario. But as of right now, the current track from the National Hurricane Center takes this right across Key West with a secondary landfall perhaps as a Category 4 hurricane south of Tampa by late Sunday, and then continuing up into northern Florida, portions of Georgia and Alabama, where it will rapidly weaken then into a tropical storm and then eventually a remnant low by Tuesday into Wednesday. But the worst of the impacts certainly South Florida and right up toward the Tampa coastline. Some of the heaviest storm surge inundation will be throughout the Everglades, right around Marco Island. You can see this entire area under a hurricane warning. And again, Irma once again has re-strengthened to a Category 5 hurricane. We've got Katia making landfall right now. I'll tell you more about that. Jose is a Category 4. The tropics are lighting up, and I'll have our local forecast as well coming up in just a few minutes. Jessica, back over to you.
All right, Kate, we'll check back in with you. Many of the 5 million Floridians ordered to evacuate are packed into shelters tonight, while others decided to ride out the storm in other ways. Eyewitness News reporter Greg Argos is live in Miami. Greg, what are you seeing?
Well, Jess, downtown Miami is right there. This is Biscayne Bay right here. Over my shoulder is Miami Beach and then the Atlantic Ocean, and that is where Irma is heading. You can see these boats here in the bay, which basically buffers downtown Miami from the ocean, bobbing and weaving. The wind is picking up. Many people here already hunkered down if they haven't already evacuated southern Florida. Irma is the guest everyone in southern Florida wants to kick out. Problem is, she's not getting the hint.
We've had a lot of storms come here that, were kind of just like a lot of hype, and then, a lot of stuff doesn't happen, but, I'm not taking any chances.
Shay Dunbar is originally from our area.
I'm originally from Camden, New Jersey.
But he's lived in southern Florida for more than 2 decades. It's not his first storm, and so he's decided to ride out Hurricane Irma in a completely filled Red Cross shelter.
I'd actually just moved down here from New Jersey when Hurricane Andrew first hit, and I had that experience. It was terrible, so rather than stay, and we live in apartments, my aunt lives in a home, we secured our homes and we moved. It's better to see something this big, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Most people listening to warnings, filling up, gathering supplies, and getting out. But in Miami Beach, where most businesses are shuttered, This bar packed with locals deciding to ride out the storm, including Kim Mota, who lives on the first floor, just blocks from the beach. She says she has sandbags, but she's also having second thoughts about staying.
Whatever that's going to do, I'm just going to put 10 outside my front door and 10 inside the apartment. I brought my kayak inside, and I don't know. I shouldn't be laughing.
And back here live in downtown Miami, you can see the wind really picking up, and this really is nothing yet. Hurricane Irma expected to have 150+ mile-per-hour winds, and the big concern is the storm surge. We're about 6 feet above the bay, which is nothing if this storm surge is 5 to 10 feet. All of this really could be inundated with water, ocean water. In fact, you can see some of the sandbags right there. So really, honestly, guys, this area is under a mandatory evacuation. Folks are being told if you're staying here, don't expect a 911 response if you're calling. Most people heeding those warnings, but I can tell you, we've seen people walking their dogs tonight here. They're staying in their condos and their homes here in downtown Miami and not heeding those warnings.
And Greg, we've seen storms like this throw boats around like toys. Those boats that you showed us earlier that were bobbing and weaving. What are folks doing to secure those?
Yeah, we spoke with 2 boat owners this afternoon here at the dock. This is a very large marina. There are hundreds of boats, and there's not much they can do. They're basically removing everything on those boats that could blow away. Important electronic equipment they're bagging up and they're sort of putting in storage. But for the boats themselves, they're getting those bumpers for the sides of the boats, adding some extra ones there. But there's not much they can do, especially if the storm surge really picks up, because these boats will be where I'm standing here or even further inland. This is only about a 4-foot drop of water right here, and that could easily rise with that storm surge expected to hit downtown Miami.
All right, Greg Argos for us. You guys be safe, Greg. We're going to check in with him throughout the weekend right here on Eyewitness News.